Yeah, right here. See ya, thanks. Hey, how's it going? What's your shirt say? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's got a hairy belly too, Dorsey.
Winter coat.
Well, I'm taping him going away, but...
That's all right.
These are official Pennsylvania cows.
I can't because the mirror's there.
Here comes another horse and baby. Oh, I didn't get that one very.
Carriage right there.
Yeah. Oh, got most of it. Not that sort of much. Woo! You still are going to have cows on this though.
Like those cows.
That's it out. Windy road now. Oh, look at that.
Right.
Sure.
Okay. But there was a cop in it. There's something on there. The forge. Oh, he just got it, and I got it on tape. Hey, Dad, yeah, go forward an inch. That's good. Yeah, he's got it. Oh, I lost it. There he is. Are we okay behind us? I keep losing him. I got him. Can't keep him. There we go. Yeah, now he's out of view. Okay.
I'm in here for a
Sure. There he is. Gotta find them all over again.
Just
Nice. There we go. Oh, and that's a better shot too, because we can see it from the side. The United States as we once knew it.
first nobody just looks.
Yeah, especially when it's no way. That's what we want. Okay, so you're all still saving. Let's come back to the hotel now. 7, okay.
You take another 7 miles off where
Yeah. I'll take it back to whatever number was. And then I'll go back to the other. That's good deal.
Yeah. Michigan, that's yours on top.
It is a Louisville City. That's all we're gonna do.
In the center, commemorating the Italian contribution to New York of Central Park. As we continue to come around the globe, an average night stay at the hotel is $1,600 a night. I know. Where are you from? West Virginia. One? How many of them? State Theater, home of the New York City Opera, New York City Ballet. The center is the Metropolitan Opera House, a 3,700-seat house. A wonderful tapestry by Marc Chagall is hanging in the lobby, and the Avery Fisher Hall, home of the New York City Philharmonic and Jazz at Lincoln Center with Wynton Marsalis. The plaza there, and we have swing dancing and Cajun dancing and ballroom dancing. In the Vivian Beaumont and Juilliard School for Music and Dance is also located in this hours a day. And for $1.50, you can ride to any of the 5 boroughs that make up Manhattan and make up New York City. Manhattan. As we go, the average rent needed a park for most of the people lived in tenements up under each other, and we needed a breath of fresh air. And so to help promote the great society, the utopian society, New York City decided to build this park. It's 2.5 miles long, 0.5 miles wide. It has 8 bodies of water. This is one, the lake. It's simple name tables. It wasn't unusual to see Jackie Kennedy Onassis riding. This is a big horse. We have the New York City Marathon ends in Central Park. It comes in the east side, goes down, comes around the west side, and ends up there. Woody Allen does. They probably put photos. They look like they're laying grass down so that they can either, they're doing probably street fashion. Woody Allen does many good projects. That's the boat racing. You can rent rowboats and have a little romantic picnic in the park and enjoy your loved ones through the lake. Except this rock was placed in the park. There's a law in Manhattan that the building can only be as heavy as the rock that's taken out of the ground. The Empire State Building is 365,000 tons, so you can imagine how much rock was taken out to build it. You buy a season pass, and then you can see the front of the home. Once a single family dwelling, now they open up tomorrow. You can bet your house. This is the side of his home. And if you look back, you can see the front of the Andrew Carnegie Mansion. He owned the entire city block when he built this mansion. It's now the Cooper Hewlett Museum for Design, a Smithsonian museum in the world. Over 2 million art objects are housed in the museum. We have an extensive Egyptian collection. You can see that glass case over back there. We have Asian American, and African art. A wonderful musical instrument collection. And they also have free jazz. A great museum. I recommend you all visit it at least one day if you can and decide on a gallery you might like to see. On your left is the Stanhope Hotel. We're big people watchers in Manhattan, and this is 109 East Section.
Now headquarters for the Central Park Zoo.
Fifth Avenue, everybody was getting ready to shop. Everybody hold on to your credit cards. Hotel, Home Alone 2, Plaza Suite, the Plaza Big Business, the Plaza Hotel. On your left is the Sherry Netherlands. Dance group that came in 1932 and has been dancing ever since. Now, not the same ones, but we have them dance at Easter. They're going to do an Easter show. It should be. Christmas and Live. Late show with David Letterman. He lives on North Moore Street. I just found out. David Letterman. Oh, Elvis? No. Elvis lives in that pretzel down there. Where the magic will be. Mamma Mia! You play at the Winter Garden for the Broadway show. We used to create many of the Broadway shows at that colony. We're coming to Times Square, in that where? Home of the New York Times. Very nice, Sandy. Very nice. We'll just spend some time in Times Square. The NASDAQ headquarters on your left.
Times Square with the ball drop.
See how your stock is doing? Times Square, home of the New York Times. Lion King is playing down there. That to get through. Now, keep in mind it's on 23rd Street. The local Romeos used to stand on the corner, and the Flatiron Bill cops got wind of it, and they shoot him away, and that's where the term 23 Skidoo comes from. Over here, the Metropolitan, and he got off free. Johnny Cochran got him off, right? I wonder what Johnny Cochran's charges hourly. Probably about $2,500 an hour, right? One of New York's finest. He looks like he's excited. City Hall, the home of, yeah, you're gonna know him, of the offices of Rudolph Giuliani, our mayor, Rudolph Giuliani. You can glimpse the Brooklyn Bridge. Offices are in Harlem, on 125th Street. Long. 343 acres. Bill is up on 125th Street in Harlem, New York. Trinity Church used to be the tallest building in Manhattan at one time. On your right. What is this cat doing? New York Stock Exchange. And the original cath around in front, the market is usually made a big tumble. So I can tell how well the market's doing by how many people are standing in front of it. So it should be doing okay today.
Nobody jumping out the window.
No, we don't. Over on your left, our bronze ball. What a beauty. I love that. And we're coming to Battery Park in Castle Clinton. Castle Clinton was built to protect the island. This is the old state headquarters for Men in Black. It is actually a control station for the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. This is Battery Park, and everybody, this is going to be taken from the...
És més estret, que puja, com una torre. Però és Big Ben. Us queda baix, 4 bandes esquerres.
A la dreta, a la darrere. Ja i aquí és Broadway, els que fa així. I que passen com els més baixos, que era una gara, clar, i també fan el morir. I després passava, ora si passava el terreny, que si no la casa. Però allà, que fa més menys,
sign. Holy cow. We were low.
The little white one higher.
What bridge is that?
Going down in narrow squares. That's where the New York City Marathon is. That's that neighborhood over there.
That's
On the right of the bridge. The right side of the bridge. Left is Queens.
that.
I don't know. Governor's Island, I think it's called.
Look at all the signs.
Is it the bottom of the line? This is Battery Park Studios here.
See that road over there? Highway?
Well, that's that.
You want to go upstairs?
Ja, we kunnen nog naar naar de Nations Building. Echt leuk is het hier.
Farmer and the Statue of Liberty. If you wish to go inside the monument, you must wait in either.
And make your way down. Once again, for those visitors in or close to the ground of the statue, please speak to the public who is yourself. Please do not sit over
Another person's back of it.
No one
多人喺呢度來咧？
The words uttered by many and now uttered by me, not worth the wait, but I got some great pictures, so.
Ellis Island was the principal gateway for immigrants arriving to America between 1892 and 1954. Services and a schedule of park programs are available at the information desk on the main floor. Visitors should allow between 2 and 3 hours to tour the museum. It is recommended that visitors arriving late in the day begin their visit on the 3rd floor and work their way downstairs during the time remaining. Ellis Island is a wheel. For those traveling with children, the National Park Service requires that there be one chaperone with every 10 children, and the group must stay together during your entire visit. For your safety, ball playing, cycling, rollerblading, skateboarding, and barbecuing are not permitted. In addition, all weapons, including firearms, knives, and mace, are strictly prohibited.
My sister was out there.
Conditions permitting, the final ferry departure from Ellis Island will be at 5:45 p.m. Ferry schedules are posted aboard this vessel and are also posted at the Ellis Island information desk.
Yeah. The big city. Yes. He's a film student. This is very nice. So this is important. Very social. Any place he goes, he's talking about when's his birthday? June. The same woman that I see with my Gemini. She always talking to Gemini. I know that is a children daughter. She thinks he's a summer to make it. It's been a while since she lived in Redondo. We left Redondo when she was 2. Oh my goodness. She's 11 now. Well, you don't remember much when you're 2. She's been back though. We've been to the pier. Oh. Her godfather lives in Long Beach, out Bixby Knolls, so you can go back and visit. Well, I told you he goes to Long Beach. Yeah. But she was very nice person. But it was just taken off everywhere she went. Like, oh my gosh. Oh well. It's not my life. It's not mine either. It never was. She could have shared some of that. You know, with the nice thing about it.
It's like South Seaport is on water. It's actually walkable. Oh yeah, okay. I'd say 12. Okay, the number 15 bus goes right through. And then once you, if you're interested in this place, you would take it right where you see the water bridge. It's this side of the, you're going towards the East River. And it's called the Bridge Cafe. It's very, and it's very pleasant. Now, also right around those streets there, you'll find history. And in the South Seaport, they have a huge like roller and they have right on the top, they have all kinds of places to buy food, you know, at a counter airport. And then they have a big place to sit. Very inexpensive. And I had them the other night. It's all
April 14, 2001. Outside the Roadway Inn Motel, New Jersey.
Let's go to the
first grounds to see battle. I'll read all the little notes. You want to make a check out for this? Yeah, when it's started.
Looks like a wooden bridge.
This would be the front gate. Steps lead to the water battery. From the water battery, the Spillhorn is designed by the engineer Longfont as the Grand Battery. 18-pound guns on the rampart carriages to fire south down the river. A shot furnace and landing pier were also located here. The battery were added in 1871. Two 15-inch guns were installed in 1864. The brick magazine and two sod-covered concrete magazines were added in 1871. So that was the view from the water battery and an inadequate explanation of what it means. And there's obviously a Civil War veteran. View from the main gate looking in. View of the bomb proofs. By the bomb-proof casement. Now seeing the firing ports. Views from outside. This is a view from inside. And here's a view outside. That's a rifleman that's here. And here from the one that you saw in the center, the view to the outside. What you're seeing is the lilies in the moat. And beyond. And up on the walls, see the gun mounts, Seacoast artillery, with the wheel allowing them to be rotated slightly to cover a field of fire. The gun mounts notice that we were there a little while ago, and you see what can be seen in the field of fire. This is a view from a cannon mount, which shows the skyline of Philadelphia. Entrance we came in, not the main entrance. There's Mark going to watch the drill. 75 reenactors practicing. There's barracks. You'll notice that rifle and the barrel is long enough to fit through the gun slits that we looked at earlier. Fiddle in the soldiers' quarters. As Mark pointed out, just like the original Revolutionary soldiers, a ragtag army, untrained, undisciplined, not even uniformed back then. So at least they had the official photographer to take their pictures. Now we're in the soldiers' barracks, sleeping quarters. the other walls. Officers' quarters, actually commanding officers' quarters. It takes up about half the room.
The hat here is the Sergeant U.S. Light Artillery from 1812.
That's the quartermaster's that they just left. Next to it is the soldiers' barracks. And here are the officers' quarters, which we just left. And across from the officers' quarters, storage of ammunition. You'll note that it is mounted over with dirt to protect it from fire and shell. Entrance to the magazine. Yeah, this is the ammunition area. That was with the camera light. This is with light provided.
Yeah, if you put the camera light on the bottom, you'll know if it's too dark to shoot. Oh, there's a light there that's shading.
Yes.
To talk, because it runs, like if I keep talking and talking, then everything's just going to end up smearing together because I'm going to be faster than the echo. Oh no.
And with that bit of wisdom, we'll leave the magazine. Commandant's house in Citadel, obviously not rebuilt. This was designed not only to house the commanding officer, but also to be the last bastion of defense if the walls were taken. Blacksmith shop and the artillery shed for storing and repairing of artillery. There's also the drainage system, ditches bricked in. Inside of the blacksmith shop, for all your smithing and forging needs. No contracting out. So you know what that is. That's right, it's the torpedo casement. At least in 1875, the previous casement was altered as a torpedo casement. Torpedoes were typically self-propelled underwater missiles that detonated upon contact with an object, hopefully a ship. Apparently was fired from a pool in the floor of the casement. The projectile went through a tunnel under the ramparts, into the moat, and through a tube in the river, crossing it outside the wall, entering the torpedo casement. You will note the right angle turns. And now to the miracle of the camera's light, where I see the inside of the torpedo casement, with the location where the torpedoes were fired, the camera's light. And that's a small, musty room. Again, a right angle turn. To the outside. point of view of a photographer, probably from the Civil War era.
Took him out of bed and said, he said, otherwise, he said that the enlisted man was assaulting his wife, so he took the commanding officer's gun and shot him dead. Army took kindly to that, so brought him to Eastern State Penitentiary. He stayed for about 6 months, and then he was given a trial where he was found guilty of murder and sentenced to death. They brought him here to do it because they wanted it to be a spectacle. They sold tickets to the general public in Philadelphia. It was 1864 by this time, and desertion was not a good thing. The war was still raging, and they wanted to make it happen. So they built a gallows where we were standing and hung him. 1 year later, he was paroled. The next list of the Army. The reason for that, until after you're dead, is a widow can get money for service. You can do that very often. Some years ago, opened the front gate. We're going to get ready for a reenactment Friday evening. And as they walked in, they saw a man sitting on the ground in the back to the arsenal. That's the arsenal behind you. And they didn't think much of it because this had happened before. They said that as they walked towards him, he said, it's in the wrong place. They had no idea what he was talking about. He said as they got closer, he looked up at their face. He said it was a void looking into the cloudy skies. He said again, it's in the wrong place. And he disappeared. Well, they disappeared out the gate. They got the police and said, ooh, we found a ghost or something. I'm like, yeah, what bar did you come from? And, what's going on? We have the police reports. I mean, these guys are putting separate rooms and stuff. They're like, you're nuts. Said the exact same story. Well, we think our theory is that Billy Howe was Billy Howe. Faceless because when you were executed, you had a hood put over your head. It was not until about 4 years ago we found out the gallows was right here. That happened 8 years ago. So no one knew that the gallows was standing right here. So how did this guy die? That's one of my favorite stories. I don't believe it, but it's a good story. British naval cannons found out in the river that is about 16 coats of paint over rust. Those are actual British naval cannons from the Revolutionary War, so there's the one on the other side. Actually, the one on the other side is 12 pounder long.
12 pounder long.
It was there. It was near the river. The thing was, they went well. But this was a replica of a 3-inch field rifle piece, ordnance piece. And it was a pretty good gun. It fired about 1 mile. If I could see you across the river, I could hit you. 3-inch ordnance piece in there because in Mud Island, these things would sink. So they said, you know, we can get out of here. So we were going to try to pull it out. Because a lot of people said, oh, this is dangerous. We didn't have any horses here. We were an island. So, but that's Ford would have had horses, and they would have used the horses to pull these things out of the mud. We didn't have any horses. The guys had them. You got to get these things out of the mud.
So this is the oldest
Second level when they used for the archers.
and the only
Artificers, equipment,
open artillery shed
artillery
left in the United States.
improvements are real. They're not reconstruction. Completely authentic. The only one that's going to be reconstruction is this one. And they need, some of them have new roofs. They have some restoration done. They're all, and this one is too. It's almost completely original except for the wood. The roof is not original. That we also have a little fire in here. And everything else, the rafters are.
Oh, still in the fort.
The forge is typical of the time. So they'd have to let air out because they had very large steel doors in there throughout to the edges. Powder magazine, very, very hot liquid. It was large, 150-pound kegs of gunpowder. They all stacked up inside there, roughly around 200 at a time to be in there. So let some air out. Pieces are period pieces of 1812, not of the fort. But over time, they would go in by several places. His writing desk, his eating table, his chest of drawers. Some of the chest of drawers were called campaign, very dusty. Campaign chests, they came apart. They were almost like suitcases, stacked them up together, connect them, and made into a chest of drawer. This is, now there's probably another couple hundred on the Mountain River that were found. See the ship going over it, it was sunk the ship. About 300 on the Mountain River.
We used to go there and wash him.
Was there communication? There was no way you were going to hear people during a battle. The radios are supposed to be disrupting. So he is telling them to fire, to load, to cast about, to every beat tells us what they're supposed to be doing. Reenactment, we have to learn it because during reenactments we cannot hear. There's no way. Guys yelling. Firing at the same time in rows is because of this gun. It's a piece of junk. I just about hit him by throwing at him, or throwing a bullet at him, and shoot him. Unlike the Patriot, who can jump off the movie, jump off the horse, shoot this, shoot his pistol, and throw him and hit him with the tomahawk. Bull hockey. Over in France, when they came over as our allies in 1778, the other typical gun, mostly in Charlottesville too, is the brown vest made in England, and they were used well before the Revolution. And that was the common stuff. The difference you can see is these three bands. The three bands kept the barrel on, and because of this gun needing constant cleaning and attention, it was easy to take these three bands off, unscrew the barrel, take it off, and clean it at will. Brown vest, 65 caliber musket ball going into a 69 caliber gun, it doesn't work. It's all wrong. The musket's too small. When it's fired, it's bouncing around in the back. It is not working. It's a smooth bore. So if aiming like this, it was not uncommon to hit over there, because if it hits the left side, it's going. If it hits the top, it's going. That's what it did all the time. So by firing all at the same time, you might hit something. This stone at the back. Now this is a German agate, which was supposedly much better. Agate is sharp. It didn't break as easy as flint. It was hand hewed. So it worked better. The problem with these are it tears up the prison. Steel. It tears it up. Because it's so hard. So they didn't like to use them. I like to use them because they're reliable. Change the lock. And it works. It stopped working. It was a little spring in there that makes the whole mechanism work. The prison might get fouled. There's little holes in there that would get fouled. The pan would get fouled. They couldn't fight in the rain. They couldn't fight in the snow. They couldn't fight when it was windy. Yeah. How are you going to load this gun? Well, that's not going to work. We're going to load it. Jesus, he knows way too much. It's not a Patriot.
Can you put some of the gunpowder in the pan?
Go ahead, you're doing fine.
And then you put the
Close the prison.
and then there's mustard on it.
Well, there's no mustard on mine, but yes, there would be. Damn it down. How many times did you see the Patriot? More than me, probably got 15, 16. Bring the hammer back. The guys will die. Let's go. Thank you. Hold on, guys. Stay where you are. Hold fast, hold fast, hold fast. Hold. The other one's been listening. Thank you. You guys are deaf, I guess. We're drummers. You guys, yeah, see, you know the call, so you know. Let's try to get it without doing this. Right here, Charles. Not every 15 seconds. No, I didn't. Nothing coming out of the gun. Every 15 seconds you were required to fire because 4 times a minute you want to put as much lead in the air as possible. It's a brown vest I could do 4 minutes. Terry had it readily available. What's wrong with that?
You have to run away.
You know why? What's wrong with that? It's way too good. That is correct. If you leave and you lose your ramrod, you can't fire this gun. It's absolutely worthless. So you do not want to do that. Men did do that. Found to their dismay that wasn't a good thing. Instead, after a few times using this, it would stop working. And if I was having trouble like trying to use this thing, trying to clean it out, trying to the other guys are on the other side saying, "Oh, well, wait, just wait." They were like, "Get that guy! The gun doesn't work. Get him." Another thing to say is, you do under 6 bands. You know, I have a 6-foot spear. It was a very good weapon. The British were expert at field use of the bayonet. The bayonet was a prime killing machine. That's what it was made to do. It was made to kill. The British would march slowly at their adversary, 300-400 of them at a time. The Americans would then quickly run away because they were not disciplined enough. The British were expert, professional soldiers. The Americans were farmers, merchants, anything but professional soldiers. That's why early in the war we did not do well against the British. They knew how to use the bayonet, we did not. We used it for many things except what it was intended to do, and that was to kill. It is now a candlestick holder. The candle was in the top, right by the fire, whatever. Put your meager rations at the end of it, put it in the fire, cook it. Use it as a tool for the gun. Use it to clean your fingernails. Everything but what it was made for kill. It makes a very nasty wound. It's a design. It's a pyramid shape. And it would make a hole like that. Not that size. Needless to say, if by some miracle you were able to fill that hole, you're probably still going to die from disease because there's all kinds of junk at the end of this thing. So blood poisoning is at least 2 months. Thousands, almost kill hundreds.
So even if you just got it in the arm,
The problem was the musket ball is lead. Lead is soft. As soon as that lead ball is coming out of the barrel, it's flattening. It's already starting to flatten. When it hits you, it's about the size of a dime. It's going to go in you, but not that deep. So it's going to have trouble finding vital organs. What it is going to do is shatter anything it touches that's hard, like bone, blood vessels, things of that nature. So that's bad. That's what would happen. And then to fix those things, they would lock off. That's their answer to it. If you got hit in the chest, well, you can't take your chest down, so too bad for you. That's what would happen. The tomahawk or axe would be carried by a sergeant, which is what I am, by the red epaulette on my shoulder. And it wasn't made to throw at people. We kept very good care of this. Nice and sharp. Well, the primary reason was clearing paths going down the road. There were not paved roads all over the United States during the Revolutionary War. Many times they were going down roads that they would just stop in the road, and then all of a sudden they would just stop. They'd have to cut through the vegetation, so they needed just what they called battles were fought because of this gun. The way they were fought. After 15 times, the guns not going to work anymore. That's when the goods are banned. Because their guns aren't working anymore either. So they go to the ban. They chase the men from the field. There to take out any remnants of the shot that you just put in. You take it out. So you always want to stand off to the side for good reasons. Because if this thing has been fired a few times,